Salutations, I'm Starler77, and today we've got an amazing video for you guys. We've got the Malak's Bane. This sniper rifle has been notorious for being the worst legendary in the game. And I feel like, me personally, I think there's a couple other ones that are worse. But there's a lot of people who say this thing's the worst, so we're going to be showcasing this. I've spent a long time, and I mean a long time, setting up this build for this video. So, stacking up crit. Got a lot of freaking crit coming in here with this Headsman's Hand. We got a lot of DPS on the Toboggan. Revolter. And then we got Peonade. The Revolter is here just simply because this is, again, notorious for being the worst legendary in the game. So we are putting it to the test and making sure that we can really see how much we can get out of this item. If I see potential, I might make another video on this weapon without the Revolter, if I see potential. But we will see. Here's the skill tree. I'm in Flint. Zane is the best dot and the best elemental damage based character. We've got Cold Bore, which is basically per shot Revolter for cryo, and we got moves equals damage, giving us more crit with Death Follows Close. We got a lot of crit with Headsman's Hand, and we got All Rounder going down Green Tree. And yeah, nothing else is really here. Now, a couple things to break down about the Malak's Bane. Malak's Bane has a splash-based projectile. Now, is it actually getting splash buffs? Not really, but we are getting a lot of other damage buffs to make this weapon look good. A unique effect of this sniper is it has a auto-aim feature where if you get close, if the projectile gets close enough to an enemy, it will circle and hit. So it will guide and track an enemy if it gets close enough. And something really interesting with that is with the Racer, if you kill the opponent that you shoot at and it pierces and then gives that extra projectile, then you are highly likely for that second projectile to hit another target, because when it pierces, it amps the accuracy of the auto aim, and it makes it it makes where there's a lot higher radius for it to auto aim. I noticed that when I was using it for testing stuff. I shot a heavyweight, and it auto aimed to the guy that was behind me, and I shot this guy that was in front of me, and this thing just moved around and hit a guy behind me after ricocheting up, because it has a ricochet effect when you shoot it like against a wall or the ground. And after it ricocheted up, and then it auto aimed to the guy behind me and killed him, which was one of the weirdest things that's happened to me in this game. But yeah, that's the Malak's Bane. Let's get started. So I usually have this specific formula for running these videos where there's no editing or cuts or anything, and I'll just run Maliwan Takedown. We will still be doing that Maliwan Takedown run, which is the whole point of the video. It's probably in the title, like it usually is, and in the thumbnail. But we're going to start this off with a Graveward run, and I have segmented this section because I didn't do this at the same time as I did my Maliwan Takedown run. So this is just so I don't have to go through and do both of these in one take again. And I don't think you guys want to sit through a loading screen. So we're gonna run this, and I'm running this content because I saw a video from a guy that I recently found. Is this Spartan Gaming? I'm pretty sure is the name of the channel. And what he made a video on the Malak's Bane. It seems like, how many bosses can this weapon one shot? Yeah, I just one shot Graveward with the Malak's Bane. What are you gonna do about it? And he sat down. He couldn't one shot anything except for Shiv, and he made like this whole meme thing about it. And yeah, I just actually one shot Graveward. So I hope you all enjoyed that kill. and we'll see you at the Maliwan Takedown run. Alright guys, welcome back. So, what we're gonna be running Maliwan Takedown just to make sure for you guys that I'm not running anything like cheated or whatnot. No changes to what was in the intro. And let's get started. Throwback music here. This is back to our Touhou 4. Let me turn it down a little bit because it's kind of loud. There we go. Nope, I missed that shot. That was terrible. Pop. God dang it, can I, like, aim? Good lord. That's the biggest downfall to this setup, is it requires a lot of accuracy and a lot of precision shots, which I love playing these kinds of setups, because it makes me feel like I'm getting better at the game, instead of just sucking like usual. Okay, well, I need really both weapons. God dang it. Now, I definitely see potential in doing this without a revolter. I kind of just wanted to show off how strong I could make this weapon first. But now, since we're doing this, and we've gotten this much DPS out of it, the revolter makes it consistently strong. But, the thing here is, like, it seems to me there isn't a need for a revolter. It's just like a makes it easier kind of thing. Less precise. It allows wiggle room. Look at that, look at that. Didn't even eraser shoot. Like usually when I was practicing for this, I would run Eraser. I would just Eraser kill Kraken. But that didn't even need Eraser. And I messed up the drop. God dang it. There we go. Oh, there's a really cool live stream happening. Actually, never mind. That's already happened. By the time this video gets posted, this will already happen. But what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to go check out Hellfire and check out Cashew if you haven't already. I would assume that if you're checking out my channel, you've probably seen them before. You might not have seen Hellfire because he doesn't do Borderlands 3 content, but you've probably at least seen Cashew. But both of them are amazing content creators, and they are doing a like state of the Borderlands kind of thing today. Well, earlier today, as of the actual posting of this video. But for me, it's happening tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna be tuning in for that. I hope you guys do as well. I know we have a little bit of overlap with viewers. There's been a couple people who recognized me in their chat whenever they were doing streams and whatnot, which is awesome. I absolutely love being able to, like, talk to people and outside of just, like, the comment section, being able to meet new people and realize that, hey, you've actually seen me before. That's awesome. I love being able to just, like, be able to do that. Oh, hold up. Okay. This... I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate the barrier, guys. Not a barrier, but shields. Look at that! One tap! One tap on a Malak! With nothing but a Malak's Bane. No, that's not good. There we go. That could have turned out really poorly. You know what? I'll link the live stream in the description for you guys to go check out. It's like it very much like a state of the Borderlands kind of thing. So it's like we're gonna see like how the Borderlands community is doing right now, how active, and I guess that's my interpretation of what it's gonna be like. Just like what is the quality of the Borderlands content that's coming out right now, and if people care. No, I've seen a lot of conversation lately about like the corporatization of video games and that being the cause of a lot of problems. And I know there's a lot of people that sour with the Borderlands, with Gearbox specifically because of a lot of the Borderlands problems. But I could definitely see some of it at least being contributed to the corporatization of the gaming industry. Because there's now like... one of the biggest problems with a corporatized system is once there are big, like really huge companies involved, that means there's going to be a lot more structure to a specific system, and a lot less creativity being involved. And so the less creativity means less actually good content, and a lot more money is going to be the focus of it, which is one of the biggest problems right now. Is money. Everybody just wants or is seeking out cash, and nobody's here to make a good product. Which is why stuff like gacha games are still the biggest. They're the biggest money makers, and they're still like the biggest made games, despite them having lower player counts than a lot of other games. Like how many of you recognize the game Summoner's War? Like, probably not very many of you that watch my channel. And so it's like, I mean, like, you guys can prove me wrong in the comments. But it's like probably not very many. And so it's like, if there's not very many people that recognize a game that supposedly has millions of players and downloads, then it's like, oh, where's the audience? If you're not able to, if there's no like crossing of audience there, and why do they play the game? Because in some cases it's not even because they don't recognize the game. In some cases it's because of like the game is just something that they wouldn't want to share to other people because it's a gacha game, or because of other things within the game. And so it's like, a game like that, and I mean, like, there are definitely fun aspects to it. I used to play, I still play a little bit once in a while whenever I'm running a system that I don't care about the security on. I'll play it. I don't have a specific, like, account or anything tied to my Summoners War account, so it's like, I'm not losing any data for playing their games or anything, and there's a lot of other security measures I do to play that game if I really want to play it at any point. And so it's like, if I want to, if I really badly like scratch that itch, then I'll log on and play. Especially right now, because right now they're doing like a Jujutsu Kaisen collab, and that's like, Jujutsu Kaisen was freaking amazing. I haven't been watching since I didn't really like the how stuff was in Shibuya. I didn't like the Shibuya arc. Like, I honestly thought it was overrated in my opinion. Now, hidden inventory, favorite part of the entire anime. Favorite part right there. But, and I understand it's gonna be a huge hot take. There's a lot of people who are gonna get butthurt about that if they're JJK fans. But, I'm just not that much a fan of those kinds of stories. When it comes to Shibuya. For those that haven't watched it but plan to, I'm not gonna spoil anything, so don't worry about that. But they're currently doing a collab on Summoners War, and I was like, alright, I'm definitely down to sit down and play this a lot. Just because, like, those are some really cool characters. I'm not gonna spend any money, because I'm not a freaking whale, which is the main target audience for those games. Which is the way that the mainstream circle is gearing towards now, which I really dislike. A lot of free games and a lot less actual content coming out, which is a very scary thing to me. Between that and the whole anti-cheat problem, with a lot of companies now focusing, it's like, hey, we run a kernel level anti-cheat and we are extremely public about it, kind of thing. Just like, freaking skip you. You are literally just telling people, hey, don't play your game because of security issues. Or just completely alienate an entire freaking OS of your, yeah, just completely eliminate an entire OS from being able to play your game. Great idea. If you don't know what I'm talking about, good luck playing a kernel level anti-cheat game on a Linux OS. It's possible, but you really have to work for it, and it's not worth it. It really isn't. Can I aim? There we go. No, go check out Hellfire and Cashew and their entire group of people over there, because they've got a lot of people that they either stream with or hang out with and whatnot. Go check all them out. I've shouted out some of them before on the channel, but definitely go check all of them out. Now, the goal here isn't specifically to deal too much damage. Ooh, we got a dot. Okay. It's just simply to get him off the tower, which, there we go, he got off the tower. No dots. There we go. Now, top half is going to be easier to kill than bottom half because a lot of our damage is coming from cryo, and top half is dead. Now, the focus for bottom half is getting the head explosion eraser shot, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, head explosion is a guardian rank that procs that when you kill an enemy, it on a critical hit, it causes them to explode. And there's a little spot in Wotan's brain area that, yep, there we go, that counts as a kill, even if he's not dead. And so, a lot of people use it to abuse with the Breath of the Dying, where you get a crazy explosion of projectiles on death. And so it's like, every time you shoot the skull, it makes, or the brain, it makes them think that, oh, he died again, despite him not actually dying. And so you get a crazy amount of projectiles that just deal a boatload of damage to the boss, causing him to, well, die really quickly. Now, what I did was I used Headsplosion with Eraser to cause explosions to trigger in his brain, which kill it. It's also his crit spot, which then gives me a boatload of bonus damage anyways. But yeah, that is the Malak's Bane going through true Maliwan Takedown. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Go check out all the people that I've mentioned here. Go check out Spartan Zero. I'm put him in the description. I don't think I'm saying the name right. It's off the top of my head. Spartan Gaming. There we go. Not Spartan Zero. The heck am I on? Spartan Gaming. Go check him out. Go check out Hellfire. Go check out Cashew. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video.